Hey, it's Mrs. Jolton, and I just wanted to go through the answers to the problem of the day before you take your level assessment, because this type of problem is going to be on there. So for A, we have to simplify. There are two ways that we talked about simplifying: combining like terms and the distributive property. This problem does not have any distributive property, so we're going to combine like terms right away. When I look at this problem, I see a negative 3x, and I also see a 5x. Those are like terms, so I'm going to combine them. Negative 3 plus 5 is 2, so that gives me 2x. I also have a negative 8y and a negative 7y. If I combine those, negative 8 minus 7 is negative 15, so I get a negative 15y. Then I see my numbers. Now, keep in mind that you have to include the signs that come in front of the numbers. So in front of the 2, I have a minus and a negative. I'm going to make those into add the opposite, so plus positive 2. So now I have a positive 2 and a minus 11 to combine. So 2 minus 11 is negative 9. So your answer for A is 2x minus 15y minus 9. Or, like we've said in the past, you can have those terms in any order. So for B, it's a little bit more extensive than A. We have to apply the distributive property. In this case, we are going to distribute the negative 5. Okay, so the negative 5 is going to multiply to the 2x. Negative 5 is going to multiply to the negative 9. The 12 in front, however, is not involved in distributing, so it's going to drop straight down to the next line. Negative 5 times 2x is a negative 10x. Negative 5 times negative 9 is positive 45. And my plus to negative 11x drops down to the next line also. So I've done my distributive property. Now I'm going to combine like terms again. I have a negative 10x plus I have a negative 11x. When I combine those, I have a negative 21x. Negative 10 plus negative 11 is negative 21. So negative 21x. Then I also have a 12 and a 45 that I can combine. If I add 12 to 45, I'm going to get a positive 57. So my final answer for B is negative 21x plus 57. C is a very challenging problem. So if you struggled with this, it's not a big deal. We haven't done a whole lot of it yet. I just want to see how far you could get in this problem. Hopefully some of you did very well. Again, combining like terms and distributive property are going to be involved. So when we have a choice, we want to distribute first. So in the first set of parentheses here, I'm going to distribute a negative 3x. The 4x is not involved in distributing, so it's going to come straight down to my next line. So now negative 3x times 2x. This we haven't talked about yet. The negative 3 times 2 we know is negative 6. But what's an x times x? Now if you think about it, we talked about exponents. Anytime you multiply something by itself, you can also write it using an exponent. So an x times x is the same as an x squared. So negative 3x times 2x is negative 6x squared. Negative 3x then times negative 9. The negative 3 times negative 9 is positive 27. And because it's negative 3x times negative 9, it's 27x. The plus 8 is going to come straight down into my next line. All right, because I'm not doing any distribution with that. But now the next part has a division symbol. So I'm going to be dividing 45x by 9 and negative 36 by 9. So if I look at 45x divided by 9, that's a positive 5x. And then negative 36 divided by 9 is a negative 4. And then again, I see this minus negative 2x squared. I'm going to change that to add the opposite. So I'm going to drop down this positive 2x squared. So when I go to combine my like terms, I need to remember that like terms have the same variable with the same exponent. So negative 6x squared cannot combine with regular x's. It can only combine with other x squared. So I'm going to combine it with that 2x squared. Negative 6x squared plus 2x squared is negative 4x squared. Now I'm going to do my x's. I have a 4x, a positive 27x, and a positive 5x. If I combine those, 4 plus 27 is 31, plus 5 is 36. So I get a positive 36x. Lastly, I have a positive 8 and a negative 4. If I combine those, I get a plus 4. Okay, so there's a little review of your simplifying expressions. Good luck on your level assessment.